Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video, I'd like to review the second of the two Andy Warhol movies that I recently bought. The first one was Blood for Dracula. Now this review is going to be about the sister movie, For Frankenstein from 1973. Alright then guys, so before I say anything further about the movie and giving me thoughts on the storyline as a whole, I just Sorry guys, it's just all these awful films I've been watching lately. I'll just give you my review of this one, and then I'll go on to speak a little bit more about it. Okay. Right, okay, so the eccentric Baron von Frankenstein partners with his peculiar assistant Otto to craft a superior master race with the Baron as its leader. He assembles two flawless zombies from a source of body parts, intending them to produce offspring. Now, amidst this, a web of complications unfolds as Nicholas, a farmhand, engages in an affair with the Baron's unsatisfied wife. Now, simultaneously, Nicholas seeks a Spanish friend, Sasha, not Sasha Stell, who's seen I've employed in the creation of Frankenstein's male zombie. So there you go, guys. That's a corny plot if I've ever heard one. From a real corny movie. So that is For Frankenstein. Alright then guys, I'm going to give me thoughts on this movie as a whole. I'm sorry to say, no improvements on Blood for Dracula. Again, it was pants, and it was even more pants. I just love that saying, pants. It really sums up what these bad movies are. Even more pants than Blood for Dracula was, you know, and unlike in Blood for Dracula, although I did feel drowsy with the storyline, I did actually make it through that without falling asleep. But I regret to say, this one I did actually fall asleep, but only near the end, once I'd seen the bulk of the movie, and I just got bored, guys. I just got bored out of my mind with this. There's the fact there, guys. One of the cast members, yeah, and again a pseudo Kia. I don't rate him at all playing these horror icons and that, you know. He played Baron Frankenstein in this, and he didn't do any better job than he did in the Blood for Dracula movie. Again, very interminable movie to get through. I'll give it a mark. I'm not going to give it a mark. I'm not going to give it anything. I will say that the colour was nice, just as it was nice in Blood for Dracula, but it was one of the worst Frankenstein stories, if not the worst Frankenstein stories I have ever watched in my whole life. Not a patch on Peter Cushing's brilliant Hammer movies, not a patch on Universal's brilliant Frankenstein monster series with Boris Karloff. Yeah, nowhere near a patch on any good Frankenstein movie, really. As I said, if I'd ever done a top 10 of my worst Frankenstein movies, I think this would be, if it wasn't the top, it would be very near the top. That's how bad it was, guys. Yeah, there's nothing really special again, and there's You Don't Care playing Baron Frankenstein. Nothing really great, guys, in the way of special feature. Just a couple there. If you want to freeze your cameras and take those in, guys. But yeah, guys, it was another where's the waste paper bin? I'm afraid this is going to be following Blood for Dracula. You know, I'm either going to trade it into CX, I'm going to chuck it on eBay. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely one of the worst Frankenstein movies I have ever seen. But I do know a lot of people like it. It's one of those Marmite movies, you either like it or you loathe it. And of course, I am in the latter category. I absolutely loathed it. Yeah, if you're gonna do a Frankenstein movie, for goodness sake, make sure it's a bloody good one. Don't churn out this piles of dross like this, you know. And just like the Blood for Dracula movie, I'm very glad I didn't go to see this in the cinema in 1973, because I think I would have bloody walked out, you know. But oh yeah, wasted me money on these two Andy Warhol disasters. I really did, you know. And if you love Frankenstein, and if you like a good Frankenstein story like me, I don't think you're going to like this one. You know, I didn't like anything about the movie. I didn't like the cast. I didn't like the story. What story was there? There was hardly any bloody story in it. The only thing, as I say, the only good thing about it was the colourful setting and that, you know. Yeah, absolutely abominable plot, you know. And the story was corny. The acting was wooden, you know. Yeah, and it just didn't have the atmosphere, guys, of a proper conventional Frankenstein story for me. But that's just my opinion. I always like to say this in the video. I don't want to put you off. If you want to rent it on Amazon or pay out for it, go ahead. see what you think of it. Everybody's different, and that's how it should be. You know, we've all got different opinions on movies. We can't all like the same thing, you know, and I'm not taking away from the people who do like it. Like, you know, that's fine. You know, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I'm just saying what I thought of it. And what I thought of it, I thought it was absolutely bloody it was absolutely bloody pants with a capital bloody P. It was pants, and pants more. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Blood for Dracula's pants. This is even more pants. Yeah. So yeah, but as I say, everybody's different and that, you know. But as I say, if you're going to do a Frankenstein story, you better make a bloody good job of it, you know. Otherwise, don't bother, you know. And of course, that's applicable to any other horror classic, you know. Thinking about remaking or sort of like putting a different slant on it. This definitely did not work for me, guys. It just missed the mark completely. And as I say, I do regret buying it, you know. So the sooner I get rid of it, the better. Yeah. All right then, guys. On to a rating now for the awful, interminable, sleep-inducing Andy Warhol's Flesh for Frankenstein. I am going to give it a big fat a big fat raspberry. Other words, no pois, no points, 0 out of 10. It's not getting any points from me, just like the other sorry mess that was Blood for Dracula. It doesn't deserve a point at all, you know. All right, it had a nice colour and that, but that's beside the point. The story's got to be good. Everything was wrong in this movie as far as I was concerned, guys. And I think it's, and to be quite honest with you, I think it's a bloody insult to the Frankenstein story. You know, I don't like these slow, boring, nothing much happens horror movies now. There was no horror in it. At times, you thought you're watching a bloody love story more than you're, you know, watching like a proper Frankenstein story. And of course, there were a couple of naughty bits of carnality in it. Yeah, misses. But yeah, it was terrible, guys. It really was. Yeah, and I'll be glad to get rid of these two and that, you know, just fingers crossed I can get rid of them and that, you know, because both of them were bloody pants. They really were, yeah. But as I say, if you want to check them out for yourself, yeah, Blood for Dracula, check them out. And I'd like to see, you know, what you thought of it, yeah. Yeah, and as I say, usually end the video, you know, saying like, if you like it, please feel free to share, subscribe, comments. And have you seen Flesh for Frankenstein? What did you think of it? Did you share my opinion that it was a load of bloody pants? I love that word. Leave a comment down below, guys. And you know, oh god, yeah, I didn't need to take anything to put me to sleep. I just put this on, and you know, after it, virtually near the end of the movie, I was snoring my bloody head off, and that, you know, that's how bloody boring it was. Yeah. All right then, guys, that's it. I'll sign off now. Take care, and I'll speak to us all again very soon. And I hope the next review I do will be much better and completely pants free review. All right, see ya. Bye. Take care. What do you think of the movie so far, then, Al? Rubbish.